Good morning, sports fans. Well, I probably should say good afternoon. It is almost 1 o'clock. I am heading east this morning, or this afternoon. A little later in the week than I usually go out on a road trip. But got a nice day, so that's what got me out. So I'm heading east to South Bend. I've been going about 35 miles, not that far. Unique little place. But we're going to be in the middle of Amish country. So hang in there. We'll just buggy on down the road. Well, you wonder where I'm at. This is a Dutchman House, better known as the Eisen House, Middlebury, Indiana. It's a restaurant, bakery. It's got an inn, a conference center, village shops, quilt shops, mini golf, covered bridge, riding and hiking trails. It's located on US 20, Middlebury, Indiana. Middlebury is about 35 miles east of South Bend, 130 miles east of Chicago. They got a population there of about 3,700 people. But you're in the middle here of Amish country. Yes, this is Amish and Mennonite country. In Indiana, this is the heart of a As you can see, it's quite a place. Now, I've never eaten here, but I've been told it's really, really good. And the bakery is even better. Now, the day I stopped here, they had a car show. And a few of these I wouldn't mind owning. That one right there would look pretty good. '55 Chevy back there. Oh, the '57 Chevy. Look at here. Ooh, nice. This is all on the Eisen House property. This is the village shops. Now I'm here on a Thursday, and it's still fairly busy. Well, we'll head on back down the road here. And now, we are in the big town of Shipshewana. Shipshewana is in LaGrange County, Indiana, and has a population of about 1,050. Again, we're in the heart of Amish country and Mennonite country. As you can tell by the carriages and wagons. It seems that Thursday is shopping day for the ladies, because mostly what I seen was probably 90% Amish ladies, or Mennonite in this case, out to do the grocery shopping and what other shopping needed to be done. So they went to town being Shipshewana. This store here is a bulk grocery store. Now, anywhere you go in this area, you're going to see buggy lanes. And you have to be careful. Ben's soft pretzels. Imagine that. Now, if you want to go to Shipshewana, there's plenty of hotels, bed and breakfasts, cabins, vacation homes, parks, campgrounds, all kinds of lodging, and places to eat. Well, there's no shortage of those either. You'll find all kinds of craftsmen. Especially the Amish craftsmen. Anything they make is usually top quality. More markets. Now, one of the big draws of Shipshewana is the Shipshewana Flea Market. That flea market covers 40 acres and has about 700 spaces for vendors. It's the largest in the Midwest. And this is it. Now, they're closed on this day, but boy, that's a big one. Flea market is usually open on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and special holidays, and open from 8 to 4. Now, I'm sure you want to see, you're getting a little bit of a view of it here, some of the parking. This is just a small area, but this is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like when it's busy.
No, he likes that glowy stuff. Oh, that's his, man.
To get in the flea market, you got to park, of course, and it's $5 for parking. You can have 20 people in that car or truck, still $5. And you're going to spend some time here. Now, here's a map of the flea market. There's also an auction. On these days that they're open, they also hold the auctions. These here ladies are in here are either buying flowers or selling. Not sure which. So what else can you do in Shipshewana besides a flea market? Well, there's the auction, of course. There's all the shopping. There's museums. How about a buggy or a carriage ride? Restaurants everywhere. Bakeries. And there's entertainment spots. Yes, I said entertainment spots. And some really, really nice hotels. Now this here, where I'm at right now, is one of the really, really nice hotels with a kind of a, they got a, they call the Garden Inn. That's it right there. Next door you got a theater and an performing arts. And they can do small conventions here. Very, very nice place. Very, very clean. It's called the Blue Gate. Imagine that. course, Shipshewana, like a lot of small towns, and particularly this small town, has their share of festivals every year. So you might want to check the internet to see what's going on. In the early 1830s, the first white settlers found this area to be inhabited by semi-nomadic tribes of North America Indians. A small band of Potawatomi Indians had chosen the area of the present Shipshewana Lake as the site for their campgrounds. The lake and nearby swamps and woodlands were sources of their livelihood. The chief of this small band of Indians was Shipshewana. One of the most infamous acts of injustice by the United States government was the forced march of nearly 1,000 Potawatomi men, women, and children from northern Indiana to the Osage River in Kansas. A militia of 100 volunteers was raised, and 876 unsuspecting Potawatomi Indians were collected. They were forced marched with drawn guns and bayonets for 665 miles and 61 days in the heat and dust of autumn. They left Indiana on September 4th and arrived in Kansas on November 4th, 1838. A review of the rolls of the Indians taken for September 4th, 1838, on what was to come to be known as the Trail of Death, contained the name Shawanoe, which could be phonetically spelling for Chief Shipshewana. It is most probably that the chief's little band of Potawatomi Indians had been on this infamous death march. On a monument dedicated to Chief Shipshewana at Shipshewana Lake is inscribed the following. The chief was removed from this reservation September 4th, 1838, and was escorted to Kansas by a company of soldiers. He returned in 1839 and died in 1841. Well, right now I'm downtown in the downtown area of Shipshewana. And if you come, you're going to want to park your car and get out and walk around this area. It's a couple of blocks is all it is. Probably a big block square. So it's not really big. You can easily walk around it, see the shops, eating places. As you can see, very interesting. I myself stopped in a bakery and purchased a peach pie, which I consumed rather rapidly. Now here's those carriage and buggy rides you can take. Gives you an idea of some of the shops in this area. A lot of people do not come down this way. They go to the flea market and don't realize this is here. But this is worth parking and coming down here and looking around. A little bit of everything. Now, I might have said that Shipshewana is the third biggest area in the country for Amish. Well, that's incorrect. It's actually third largest. Shipshewana is about 40 miles east of South Bend, roughly 140 miles east of Chicago. So it's not that far away from even Chicago. And it's they do get bus trips in here from Chicago, and it is worth the trip. As you can see, that it's a Thursday afternoon, and this downtown area is not that busy. Amish furniture. number of Amish furniture stores in Shipshewana. All kinds of furniture. Ah, the bakery. This is where I got that peach pie. And again, there's where you get those buggy rides. I don't know how many visitors Shipshewana gets every year, but it's got to be in the millions. Well, we're going to head east out of Shipshewana and deeper into Amish and Mennonite country. Now, I'm not sure the difference. I know there's some different rules that each sect has and so forth. But one of the ways I think you can tell the difference is the Amish wear black, particularly the ladies wear the black dresses, and the Amish will wear a more traditional colors. You'll see blues and greens and pinks, maybe some yellows, and that would be the Mennonites. As you see when you're driving down the road, these farms and these houses, all very, very neat, well kept, and that's that Amish Mennonite influence. Many of these farms and so forth are owned by the Mennonites and the Amish. And when you travel these roads, you got to be careful. Could be a buggy at any minute. There's one. Bicycles. See how these properties are all well maintained. Their lawns are well kept. Got that buggy. There's another one. Big town of Middlebury. We're going to get through here about 2 blinks of an eye. And that's not all of Middlebury, of course. That's a part of it. We just drove through it. Still that influence of the Amish and the Mennonites. And here we're back to Essen House on the left. Back on Highway 20, heading east. Well, we made it. We're almost back. So what'd you think of the big town of Shipshewana? Well, we also went through Middlebury, another biggie. These are in Elkhart County, which, as you know, is the RV capital of the world, manufacturing about 80% of all RVs and parts. And Napanee has a big percentage of that too, by the way, but that's in Elkhart County. Shipshewana, well, it's unique in its own way. So in the comments, let me know what you think. Too small a town? Not interested enough? What do you think of it? On the other hand, we are at 62 subscribers. Woo! And I'm trying to reach that 100 mark by January 1. So we've got a little ways to go yet, and I need your help. Ask your friends to go ahead and get online and look up Ben's hang-ups and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Helps me out. Also might repost on social media. Your Twitter accounts, your Facebook accounts, and so forth. When I post a video, repost it. Help me out. Oh gosh, I need it. As most of you know, I don't make any money at this, and that doesn't bother me. I'm not here to make a lot of money. I'm not here to make any money at all. But I do need to get to that 100 subscribers. So see if you can help me out. Well, I'm going to see you people next week. Not sure where we're going to be, but we'll go somewhere. Hang in there. You guys are the best.